from around the league, right? Let's start in Brooklyn. It's kind of a nice story. Here's a guy you probably don't know. That was a Chris Collinsworth line. Here's a guy you probably don't know. Probably don't know what he looks like. Probably don't know that he went to Xavier. Probably don't know that he plays point guard. Probably don't know that he played for the Indiana Pacers and blew out his Achilles. But we're going to tell you about him because he's actually impactful. Edmond Sumner. Probably one of the greatest steals of the offseason, honestly. And if you don't know him, 6'6" point guard out of Xavier. He averaged 15 a game there in college, right? Drafted 52nd by the Pels. Ended up on the Pacers for 4 years. Increases his minutes year after year after year. Finishes the 2020-2021 season really as a good player off the bench. Averaged 8-2-2, including 13-3-2 in the games leading up to the injury. The last 10 games, he was actually just really getting better game after game. Pops his Achilles, cost him all of last year. And then he gets traded by the Pacers because he was becoming pretty important to the very sticky offense. But these things happen. They have Tyrese Halliburton. They're going to go get another guard. They have got Chris Duarte, so that's fine. So he gets traded in the TJ Warren trade and then waived immediately. Waived. But the Nets decide to take a flyer on him, bring him back to the team, re-signed. So they're like, all right, what is he doing? Now with Kyrie Irving out from suspension, he has just been absolutely a glue guy for this team. 11, 3-2, with 40%, shooting 40% from three. And really overlooked. You can watch him shoot 5 threes in a night. Just some nights he's 3 for 4, some nights 2 for 4, some nights, 0 for 2. But man, they need a guy who can take care of the ball. And one of the reasons really that the Nets are playing well defensively, and I've said this before, they're holding opponents outside of that Lakers team that put up 116 on them, but they're holding opponents under 100 points per game. And Edmond Sumner, big reason why. This is what he said in a recent interview. The schemes are still the same. We're doing the same stuff. I just feel like we're really now covering for one another. If I get beat off the bounce, I know somebody's right there to pick me up. I'll bounce off and roll to the other guy. So I feel like we're just really coming together. We're in a lot more games, and if we're willing to sacrifice, we're really trusting guys more. I know he didn't mean anything by that comment, but that was a shot, right? At Kyrie. That was a shot at Kyrie. That was a shot at Ben Simmons. I don't know, because all of a sudden they're playing world-class defense when Kyrie's not in the lineup and he's coming back maybe sometime soon, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Other people are noticing though. Kevin Durant is one of them. This is what he said about Sumner. It's a tough injury to come back from. You don't know how you'll feel. You don't know how your body will respond. And he's going out there trying some stuff. That's the best way for you to get over an injury is just try to test yourself and push yourself to the limit. He's getting into the paint. He's making threes, and he's just playing fast. And man, he has been fun. He's so big. 6'6", 6'8" wingspan. He's almost as big as Jeremy Grant, and Jeremy Grant plays 4. Edmond Sumner plays point guard. Edmond Sumner is everywhere. I love this for him. I love this for the Nets. And with TJ Warren slated to come back soon, they're kind of like PB&J. They have a connection from when they played with the Pacers. And the Nets just taking chances might actually help salvage the season. But good for Edmond Sumner. Will Kyrie come back? I don't know. But Edmond Sumner making the most out of his opportunities, and you got to feel good about that.